Hello there everyone! It is time, finally, with War of the Chosen now available for XCOM 2, it is time for me to redeem myself, as there's a bit of a sad story I'm kind of a little bit ashamed to admit for those who may not be aware. I never completed the first playthrough of my XCOM 2 campaign for when the original game came out last year, so this is going to be my chance to try and redeem that, to try and correct that, because part of it was my own unwillingness to continue, and part of it really was the fact that my one save file that I had going from my first playthrough on Commander difficulty actually got corrupted or refused to load when the Alien Hunter DLC came out. So I don't know if it was due to modding compatibility or something, but I was not able to continue that campaign, on top of the fact things were starting to go really badly for me once the Andromedon showed up. So I am looking forward to get back into this and play all the way on through to the end. That is my hope, that is my dream. I'm going to commit to it this time. But for the sake of helping to make sure I do that, because my second playthrough, my second attempt was actually on Legend difficulty. And while it was going well for me, on the early portion there I had that really well figured out, I was starting to have a lot of issues with some as the mutons and that came out there. And I didn't feel like having to constantly repeat the same missions over and over again because it felt like a little bit tiresome, at least for a YouTube series. So I'm going to stick to the Commander difficulty, go with what I know, because I'm sure there's going to be plenty new content to justify the difficulty and not have it become a little bit slow and unexciting for me there. Especially since I haven't really played XCOM 2 since those YouTube videos anyway, so I'm probably rusty as is regardless. So I am looking forward to this. But until the mods get updated, I'm probably just going to go bare bones on the mods and all content at the moment and just stick with the standard stuff. And we're not even going to turn on any of the advanced option stuff. Not this time around. Maybe if I can get this one playthrough through to the end, and I decide to do a long war second playthrough, then I will look more into the advanced options to kind of customize things. And I am looking forward to Long War, because I have not tried that since when the mod came out, unfortunately. So this is going to be a double treat for me. Get to play the expansion, get to play Long War afterwards, assuming I have the will to continue, if XCOM 2 hasn't broken me by that point. But I will not leave you in suspense any longer. We are going to continue on through. I'm not going to do a tutorial. I'm just going to go straight on through, but I'm going to show everyone the cinematics, the cutscenes and all that. Not that it's probably necessary. If any of you are interested in XCOM 2, you probably already know at that point. But just for the sake of convenience, I'm going to play without Iron Man mode. But I'm going to try my hardest to not actually rely on save scumming if at all possible. We're going to get through this. It's more just saving, like at certain checkpoints, ideally, if I'm going to use the save scumming at all there. Like every month or so, I'll probably try and do that in case things get really horrible, but not try and save scum a specific mission though. Well, without further ado, let's get started. We got new cinematic and everything for the expansion.
We're in. But I don't know for how long. You seeing this? Way too much security, even for Advent.
That's no ordinary gene therapy clinic. They were telling the truth.
Or they're leading us into a trap. A really obvious trap. We'd need an army to march in there right now.
I've got a better idea. Outrider, this is Central. Go.
We get our first look at the Reaper in action there, one of the new classes for the expansion. Looking forward to trying it out firsthand.
Upon us, mistakes are bound to happen.
It wasn't our fault. Please.
No need. for any of this. I will do what you ask of me. I just need additional time. Did you say?
Oh, trouble's here.
You're one of those. You must understand. I had no choice. Outrider, report.
Good night.
So, you do exist. Outrider to Avenger, I have visual confirmation.
Are you sure?
Reapers are always sure.
I'll take your word for it. Cover your tracks and get the hell out of there. They can't know we were here. Yet.
Understood. Now the real war begins.
Now the operation begins to free the commander. Although since we're not doing tutorial, that doesn't really matter for us here specifically. Just for those out of the loop.
Across the globe, prepare for the 20th anniversary of Unification Day.
Thousands line up at the site of the Great Accord, celebrating the formation of the Advent Coalition.
Keeping with their promise to humanity, 12 new gene therapy clinics will be opening in select cities by the end of the new year.
Despite the attempted attack by French elements, operations at the new facility in Paris thankfully remain unaffected.
In response to the unprovoked intrusion on the eve of our most beloved celebration, the speaker reaches out to us.
A small number of dissidents again repeat the mistakes of the old world.
Striking as we celebrate the benevolent savior who time and again offers only friendship and compassion.
Yet these trivial actions could never break the bond between humanity and the Eldars.
Screw the Eldars. They like the mind control people.
Forces have already made several preemptive arrests of known collaborators. Advent again assures all citizens that today's celebrations will continue as planned.
Perfect.
The Advent administration reminds you to report all suspicious activity to your nearest
I kind of wish there were more missions involving Bradford, to be honest, because I got a little bit excited playing with him on the tutorial.
Position. You were right. They've definitely got their hands full today.
Stay focused.
As it stands now, this is like the only top opportunity we get to see him in action. Shouldn't have done that. Not gonna go well for you. I'm predicting it now.
Now.
Told you.
Signal received. Loud and clear. Okay, Gatecrasher. Your turn.
Now while those two go and do the tutorial mission, we're gonna go do the real work. We're gonna take down a monument. Well, from what I understand now, with the expansion it could be an entirely different objective altogether now. And not exactly the monument, so we'll see what we have. We will see. I'm excited to get back into XCOM though. This is gonna be great. Let's just hope I don't screw up in the first few missions, otherwise this is going to be a short-lived mission. So yeah, still have to destroy the monument. That's what it looks like. At least that's what it's telling me. It could be a different monument altogether. I just know that they changed up the first mission a little bit there.
Menace 1-5. We have a fix on the target. Move to place the X4 charges at the designated position.
Ooh, I couldn't ask for a better start though. We got a nice high ground vantage point here. I just need Advent soldiers to be able to abuse that now.
Good copy. Moving
So let's see, what do we have? Nothing just yet. We got infinite time, so I'm just gonna poke up here and wait for a patrol ideally. And we got it.
Make up the bulk of the Advent forces we've dealt with. They're disciplined
Although I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of tempted to just skip these guys altogether and go straight for the officer, because this first mission, Gatecrasher, at least on commander difficulty, unless they change it, should only be like 2 pods, 2 squads, and the other squad's gonna have the officer, which I probably want to deal with an ambush ideally, so he can't take advantage of his the buffs that he can give his other troopers, like that accuracy. What is it, mark? I would like to avoid randomly losing a soldier in the first mission, ideally. And preventing that lock-on, that mark, will be helpful. I don't know where they went, so... And I have no, like... Ooh, I do have this, but I don't think that's high enough elevation, is it? And there's... Yeah, apparently they're still right there, though. Oh, I do see them. The game must be lying to me, because I'm clearly looking at a wall, a little pillar. Game's lying to me. Nonetheless, I have an opportunity to commit here. It's just a question. Where do I want to do that? Let's see, I got everyone's in low cover. Probably not the best opportunity, so I'm a little scared. Especially with the apparently fission not being the best. But we'll try and commit to this. Oh, now I see him there, and grenades nowhere close, because I kind of want to avoid random chance of my rifles doing only 3 damage when I open up. So these 3 are going to be on Overwatch. We'll open on up. I got really damn good vantage point. I just only have light cover. Actually, am I? Okay, I was half worried I was not in cover there for a moment. It looks like I wasn't. Okay, so we'll get the one. Oh, let's see, 15% chance to miss. I might as well get the one closer to cover. Now light them up and see what happens. Critical hit, good start. But unfortunately, the Overwatch won't get the critical hit, so I'm relying on chance at this point. That's a miss, so sadly, I'm not getting all of them, am I? Nah, that was a 3-point hit, damn it. That was what I was afraid of. So we still have 1 trooper to deal with. And just for those who may not be aware of the trooper's accuracy, they have a 65% chance to hit before any modifiers, so need to be keep that in mind there if you're wondering if I'm getting screwed over by dice or not. It'll be a good indicator. Let's see. Ah, he vanished. Damn it. He can't have gone that far though, right? He shouldn't have gone that far. He was like hugging that pillar, but he may have just straight up sprinted. Gotta be careful. I need to be really careful there, because now that second squad with the officer just got stronger. Kinda wish I didn't get that low roll in the damage, because there's always that chance I don't get the kill I want. Ooh, I found him. 45% chance though, but I'm gonna have to take it. Nope, didn't happen. Oh, and his buddies are right there too. Ugh. They thankfully didn't activate, but where can I put you? Yeah, as it stands now, there's no way for you to actually get fission without exposing yourself, and I am not willing to do that just yet.
I'm on the move.
I'm not willing at all to do that, but especially if I poke up any further, I'll probably activate the second squad. I'm gonna wait till next turn for that. I still see him, so I could still shoot him. Actually, let me see. I could get a flank. A flank's a possibility, so let's get the one on the high ground to do that, maybe. And I have target preview on, at least, so... Sadly, no fission. No fission at all, it's not worth trying there. No fission at all. I can get a flank, but it falls me. Wow, do I seriously not have vision there? I'm gonna have to try my shot then. Gonna have to try my shot. I just would like to get full cover.
Moving on target location.
Try and protect myself as much as I can for the officer squad. Ah, I did activate him. I knew it was going to eventually. At least I have a full turn now. And actually, they're in better position for me to potentially flank. Oh, I was wondering. I thought I was flanking there. This will help make up for it. So activating him may have been the best thing for me. Remains to be seen, but 2 are in full cover, which gives me a 40%. Was it a 40-point defense accuracy? Now I just gotta kill some of these guys to make that officer a lot weaker, because I have no flashbangs. Perfect, thank you. Although now we have just the second pod to deal with. Second pod to deal with, and there's no way I'm gonna get to kill them all off. So options, grenade to kill the cover, potentially kill the trooper, and get almost a guaranteed kill afterwards, or just attempt 45% chances to hit, which I'm not comfortable with. And that officer can throw grenades, so keep my units spread out to try and take advantage of that. Also, Overwatch is probably important here to keep that officer honest. Because if none of my units are overwatching, he'll probably push forward, so if I'm understanding AI correctly. So now it's a big question. Do I attempt 245% chances or frag him and then use my fact he's no longer in cover to finish him off? I'd probably attempt a grenade. It'll give him less cover. And let's see, what can I destroy any other debris though? And doesn't look like it, so let's focus on him. Maybe we get the kill. Nope, not quite. The grenade has a chance to do 4 damage, but sadly, after many attempts using grenades before figuring it out, there's only a 20% chance of that actually doing 4 damage and getting me the kill. So, I probably should have just used. I should have seriously shot through a grenade. That probably would have been better. Okay, good. Officer has 75 accuracy, so that heavy cover definitely paid off there. Overwatch, not so much. And that officer is in really well fortified, so I'm going to have a hard time taking him out. But, thankfully with everyone full cover, I am okay dealing with the trooper. I need to figure what the hell to do with this officer though. I could still throw a grenade to kill the trooper and his terrain cover at least. That's what I would like to do, just kill his cover. Eh. If possible, I would like to stay in full cover though. So, how far? Now this is the trick. Can I still throw a grenade? I think I can if I go there. So I'm gonna hide behind the bulletin board, use that for the heavy cover, and I can still hit him and maybe get a kill. But I'm really hoping this destroys the post. Really hoping this destroys the post. Then I got a nice open window. Okay. And at least I have the best possible chance to hit him. I think I'm going to keep you there, Evan, to, yeah, keep the officer pinned a little bit while I poke forward some more. Ooh, and at this close a range, I should get what is it, range bonus. 11-point range bonus, I like it. I'm going to take it. Kill him. There. Now the officer has no backup. This is the best I can ask for. I just want to I want to make sure there's another Overwatch ready in case he goes around, but I'm worried this is too far away, so we'll just sprint forward. Sprint forward. I almost want to hunker down a little bit, because eventually this is going to hit. Even with the heavy cover, that's about a 35% chance I'm going to get hit. It's keeping him honest, though. But eventually that shot's going to hit me, and I do not want to lose Evan. So I got to act quick. Do I have any extra grenades? No. My 2 frontliners have no grenades. Really awkward positioning too. Hell, I can't even get right there to shoot the officer from across, so... not good positioning. Okay, I lost my train of thought there. I got distracted. So what was I playing? Oh yeah. The utter demise of this dang officer, but I'm not in the best position, so... I'm kind of wondering repositioning Evan here, because I do not want to attempt the third shot, so let's get everyone all grouped up. His Overwatch is not exactly going to be helpful. I'm pretty certain of that, but the officer will have to come to me. That's the hope anyway. The officer has to come to me while I get myself in position. Although my ways to advance are not exactly very good though. But at least with 4 of my units here, I should be okay. Just gotta be careful of frag grenade, because if he's with me clumped up as I am, he is gonna use a grenade. So, Andy, We need to find a better spot for you. Actually, I'm kind of tempted just to leave you right here, maybe, although you're vulnerable to a flank if he pushes up. So, full cover. Where can I get full cover? Ideally, out of vision. There's not really a lot of options, honestly. I'm gonna have to go right here and hope the grenade can't toss that far. At least hope that. Everyone on Overwatch and get ready to advance next turn. We get some shots, but it's not going to be enough. It is a hit, but I need another one if I'm going to kill him. Ooh, thankfully the third shot did not connect. I was a little bit worried it would. But we did get damage. Ooh, and we got flank potential now. I'm willing to sacrifice the half cover. Although I'm going to wait, save that for last in case I really need to throw a grenade to get that finishing blow. To basically guarantee it. But otherwise, I'm going to attempt to get the shots. In case he has some... Yeah, like I was saying. In case he had some items to pick up. Because there's always a chance for him to drop it. In this way, I can use these upgrades for my weapons later on. So, we got an autoloader. That's going to be fun, especially for probably my gunners, I would imagine. Gunner and my snipers especially, because they kind of have to stand still and not use all their action points normally to shoot, so that would be good for both sniper and gunner. I'm excited for that. Although I'm really excited to try and get a nerf. What is it? Is it the foregrip? The one that does guaranteed damage on a miss? I would be excited for that because that would be useful, because I got the 3 damage stock for really early on. That was so damn useful for killing those Advent troopers if I didn't get the damage I needed to. But nonetheless, we spent enough time in this starting mission. Let's finish it up and get our just reward.
Menace 1-5, rendezvous at the extraction point. Status confirmed. Squad is clear.
So pretty damn good start. It was a little bit slow just because of the awkward position of the officer, unfortunately. But no one's wounded despite me tempting fate a little bit. Ooh, and photos. Photos are always nice, although I probably would take way too much time trying to customize them and all that. So we're just going to stick with the basics. Just going to stay with the basics for now until I have a chance to play with them more. To know what it would like as far as silly little photos and missions. Because there's like photos for pretty much everything. From what I understand, this expansion. But Operation Gatecrasher is an amazing success. It's the one mission where I don't have a turn timer to worry about, so I will happily take all the time I can get for these kind of missions. Especially if it means getting all my guys to promotion, because 1 kill means they are all upgraded to squaddies and they're going to get their special class that they're going to be assigned. So, let's have a look at our roster. Ooh, we got a gunner.
The Grenadiers provide heavy ordnance delivery whenever and wherever we need it.
Well, technically it's a grenadier, but I like to call him a gunner because he's got that big submachine gun. Well, not really. Big, heavy gun. What can I say? As well as the grenades are going to be really welcome, especially with the flashbangs. But I do need to figure out what this combat intelligence is, because it's related to train certain skills. Nonetheless, we got our first one. What about the other 3? We're going to get one of each type, so... Ooh, Ranger.
Serves as our primary reconnaissance unit, capable of moving independently in concealment while engaging enemies at close range.
Nice, I like it. I like it a lot. Now, what about my R2? Oh, I was hoping maybe I could just skip through there. Wasn't working for the mouse, so let's see. So this is my up close and personal one. Class, he's got a sword for the occasions where a weapon is probably not required. Let's see. Morgan, what are you? Specialist?
Some of our most advanced equipment. Specialists deploy robotic drones on the battlefield to be outfitted for combat or field medic duty.
So a nice support class there with the ability to heal as well, especially at range. But this aid protocol is going to be especially handy for anyone that gets isolated. Like with Evan there getting shot multiple times, that would have been essential there to kind of heavily mitigate the chances he would get hit. As it stands now with 3 shots from the officer, I did get lucky there a little bit, because one of those were bound to hit eventually. And sharpshooter.
Like it sounds, our sharpshooters engage enemy targets with pinpoint accuracy from extreme range. They're also trained in pistol marksmanship for the occasional close encounter.
So we got ourselves our full roster. All set up, no wounds to them. It's just a matter of this fatigue system I'm not familiar with. Because already like a fifth of their energy is already spent, so as I do more missions, they're going to get a little more fatigued and tired, which probably will hinder their effectiveness too, so gotta be careful with that. But corpses got the autoloader. Once I get the research, need to take advantage of that, and we are golden. Now let's get ourselves all set up. Now that we're on the Avenger, have a look at it. It's a giant UFO from XCOM 1 that we managed to what can we say? Trade. I couldn't come up with anything witty. I'm useless at this. Let's have the game talk.
Impressive, isn't it? Capable of generating immense power, yet completely harmless to human life. If only the same could be said for the rest of the aliens' technology. Commander. Dr. Richard Tigan, Chief Science Officer. I am responsible for the entirety of our research here, as well as the procedure you so recently underwent. Welcome to my lab, such as it is. I'm not sure what Central may have told you, but we found something while removing you from the alien stasis suit. A device implanted directly in your occipital lobe. Had I access to the equipment available to me during my tenure at Advent, I would already know the precise nature of its function. However, given time and your approval, of course, Commander, I assure you, I will find out. Which brings to light an additional point. Though aspects of this facility are indeed impressive, I am but one.
More scientists.
Were you to direct additional
more
support
research.
personnel and resources to me, I could substantially improve the speed of all our research. Farewell, Commander.
So yeah, that's going to be the model for both the engineer and the scientist, or research center. Get more scientists, get more engineers, so stuff can get done faster. It's just a matter of prioritizing which one is more important for me. But with that said, let's see, modular weapons allows me to take advantage of the autoloader, so that's probably a good start. Hybrid material, alien biotech for access to the officer, and I can't remember what else to get access to, so we'll just go with what I know will benefit me, and that would be for the autoloader.
I do find that
Now to have a look at our engineering, what we can do.
Reworked your repulsors with some of the parts I salvaged from their old engine. Should fix that stabilization problem you had. Come on, Rover. It'll work.
There we go. Rover's alive.
Commander, getting our tech to talk to theirs is harder than you think. Lily Shen, Chief Engineer, at your service. You were probably expecting to see my father. In all that's happened, I'm guessing Central didn't tell you yet. He's gone. Dad gave everything he had to get us this far. This entire ship is his life's work. I know he would have loved to show you around the place himself. He used to talk about you a lot. You can be sure I'm ready to finish what he started. Might not look it, but from here, I can fabricate pretty much anything you come up with. And with a little more help, well, you'd be amazed with what I can do. It was an honor to finally meet you, Commander.
I look forward to Shen's Last Gift DLC, because I haven't played that either, so being able to play with the mechs and get a little more narrative about Shen from XCOM 1 will be nice. But let's see, if I remember correctly, there should be an open space.
Expand our facilities on board the Avenger, Commander, but we'll need more engineers to clear out space for construction first.
Okay, we got open space here. Now it begs the question what I want. Laboratory sounds fun. Training center or guerrilla tactics school is probably what I want, because what I think is most important for me is getting access to 5- and 6-man squads, I think. I think that would be a good choice, but I don't know how realistic that is to get it quickly with the new fatigue system that's in place, but I think I'm gonna go that route. And let's see, I don't know about the training center, but laboratory would be the second for the time being. But let's start with the guerrilla tactics school, shall we? Get that all set up. I don't need to build items, do I? Oh yeah, flashbangs.
With a few supplies, I can manufacture anything we need in no time.
We need med kit. At least one of each, although that spent all my supplies, so can't build any more. But the flashbang's gonna be damn important.
Commander, good to see you on your feet again. Welcome to the bridge, the nerve center of our operation. The aliens have our entire world in their grip. Advent controls everything. Government, communications, industry, not to mention the military. And it's on us to take it all back. Resources and time are tight, Commander. It'll be up to you to decide how to best use both. The ship is yours.
Alright, time to give the Defender a spin, see where we're at,
Commander,
and what we have access to.
we're attempting contact with a local resistance faction known as the Reapers. These people like to keep a very low profile, so it may take some time before we hear back. While we're waiting, it might be worthwhile to scan the area for additional supplies and resources. You never know what we may find out there. Commander,
Oops, sorry there. Got like an error message of some kind, seemed like, with the recording, so I had to make sure that was still running. Here's hoping it did, because now I'm a little bit paranoid. But nonetheless, we got time to kill, we got supplies to gain, which is good because I kind of need supplies. And wow, have to travel quite a bit for this supply drop of all things. I wasn't expecting that because it already burns like about a day's travel just going there.
the Avengers' remote scanning capabilities will help us search the area for clues or other resources. It's going to take some time, though. We've got a lot of ground to cover.
Ooh, there's our modular weapons, so we can make use of autoloader, and there's a lot of new functions from what I understand with the research thing. So let's see what happens. Let's see. So we can add the autoloader to any of my weapons, which I might use on my sniper. Autoloader will be useful for that, especially for prolonged fights. So if I can get more, that'd be even better. But no bonuses or anything like that just yet. So as much as I would love to go straight for the magnetic weapons, let's get some of the basics all set up. Although I don't even remember what most of these give me access to, so that's probably fine. We'll just stick with the story for the time being until I get access to the resistance comms for expanding my influence. That would be kind of good for my economy and infrastructure.
I've started to wonder how
Oops, that's not what I want. There we go. I hit the wrong button. I want to get to the overworld so I can get these supplies and get myself stocked back up. It's going to be a few days to kill, but we got 50 supplies, so that help makes up for the flashbang and med kit that I just bought. And we have an engineer to grab. Perfect. Although I would have liked scientists more so, but I think we're okay. I think we're okay with this here. Let's just get this going. Oh, and here's our first objective. So I think I'm going to stop here, and it's going to give us a nurse engineer. And with all the cinematics out of the way, I should at least be able to go through this at a much more faster pace now. So thank you all for watching. I am so stoked to play some more XCOM 2.